everybody, Car Biker here. Just on a very short ride all the way from home to the Beverley Westwood, which is not many miles at all. Engine barely gets a chance to warm up. I thought I'd show you my new little toy before I show you videos where I've used it. I have actually recorded a couple of videos already, not yet edited, where I've been using my new gizmo, but it's gonna raise questions no doubt, so I'll answer them before I actually publish those videos. I mentioned in an earlier video I fancied having a go with a drone, so I, after a lot of time umming and ahhing about it, to be fair, I finally decided to go ahead and buy one. So I've bought this new little drone thing. It's a DJI Mavic Mini. DJI appear to be the best brand to go for in terms of the technology. It does make them a bit pricier, so I bought the baby drone, which is, as I say, the Mavic Mini, which is, I think, the cheapest one they do that does what I want it to do, which is to be easy to fly and to take nice pictures and video. So I thought I'll bring it to the Westwood. I'll show you a place called the Black Mill, which is actually called Bateson's Mill, really, after a guy called Gilbert Bateson, who rebuilt it, I think in 1803 or something. Although there's been a mill there on the site for much longer than that, I think back to about 1650 or even 1630. But it's now called the Black Mill by all the locals. It was also called the Far Mill before Bateson rebuilt it. But it's the Black Mill to us because, well, because it's black. It used to be a windmill, but it's got no sails on it anymore. It's now just basically a landmark. So I've got Mrs. C on the back with me. There she is. She's got the drone attached to her back. And I've also got a new little toy today to play with, which is a helipad, so I can take off and land on a helipad. Sounds daft, sounds like a silly kids thing, but the drone has a quite impressive but also potentially fragile 3-axis gimbal on it. It means that even when the drone is in the sky being blown around and rocking itself in the wind trying to avoid being blown away, the camera stays absolutely rock steady. She's very clever, but it's so low to the ground, the Mini, that you risk when you take off the rotors blowing dust into the camera and the gimbal mechanism, or long grass getting caught in the rotors. So having a little helipad to take off from is actually a good thing, because it flattens out any grass and it stops any dust getting blown up. So I'm going to pull over shortly because I'm nearly where the Black Mill is. Find somewhere I can put the bike where it won't disappear into the soft soil. Chuck out my helipad and give it a fly, and I'll just show you a couple of pictures from the drone so you can see what it's like and see what's in upcoming videos. Now, as I say, I'm not a very good pilot yet. I can fly a real aeroplane, I'm not so good on a drone, but hopefully I'll get better at it and better at the old cinematic shots and whatnot that you're supposed to have on drones. We shall see. You will be the judge of that in future videos. I'm not turning the channel into a drone channel, though, don't worry about that. It's just that when I do my visits to places like the Sound Mirror, the RAF Stenigot, places like that, I think it'd be nice to be able to fly over and take pictures from above. I won't be leaving my helmet on while I fly it, but I'll leave it on just to show you a couple of things. Here's my helipad. Doesn't look to be much. Terrifies me. I only got it today, but it terrifies me when I opened it. I nearly lost an eye. I'm sure some people will have seen these before. Let's try and find out where there's no poo. And here's a little drone. Titchy little thing. Now just unfold the legs. Them ones first. Then them ones. And I've bought a little extension to make it sit a bit higher off the ground. Quite neat. So it looks like some kind of angry wasp or angry insect of some kind. Angry one-eyed insect. That's where the camera lives. I'll take this little guard off. You get the gimbal under there. And a little remote controller that you plug your phone into. That means that the phone can show you what's going on as you're flying. And over there's the black mill, where I'll send it. I'll fire up the Clever app. You can see it's now seeing what the drone's seeing. And that's it telling me that it knows where it is, so that if I lose it, it comes back here by itself. So, let's have a play. Camera sees camera. Right, helmet off.
I saw your face painted on the wall, shapeless in space, colorless and small. I remember you, faded and subdued. I spent the day haunted by your sight, hiding away, curse away the light. I remember you, fading out of view. You're a memory now, you're all faded and brown. You're just namelessly hung on the tip of my tongue in a silent remark. You're a memory now, you're just dust on the ground, just a whisper of steam on the crest of a dream while I walk in the dark. You're a memory now. Sheltered and safe, hidden and concealed, your timid face never was revealed, shaded from the light, tepid and so slight. Shake off the dust, wipe away the years, scrape off the rust, nothing more appears. I've been through it all, still I can't recall. You're a memory now, you're all faded and brown. You're just namelessly hung on the tip of my tongue in a silent remark. You're a memory now, you're just dust on the ground, just a whisper of steam on the crest of a dream while I walk in the dark. Oh, you're a memory now, just namelessly hung on the tip of my tongue in a silent remark. You're a memory now. You're just dust on the ground, just a whisper of steam on the crest of a dream while I walk in the dark. You're a memory now.
So that's my new little toy. I've just used one battery up. About 25 minutes of flying. So I'll finish this video here. Say thank you to Mrs. C for humouring this silly old fart. Thank you for watching. Ride safe. And I'll talk to you all again soon.